Hello. So we just spent about 16 minutes discussing everything for a 2-minute video, but
Try to keep it in 2
try
minutes.
to keep it in 2 minutes. But I know it's been a little while since I've done an update. Just kind of let people know where things are at. Still having a little bit of chemo brain, but I just finished my 4th round of treatment, and so 4th round of treatment means I finished my 4th round of infusion. My wife just disconnected the chemo pump that I had to wear for 46 hours. And so now things have been going really, really well. My body's been responding super positive to the treatment. My first round, my cancer markers were in the low 200s, and I think 240, 244. And then I purposely kind of stayed away from looking at all my lab results because I didn't want to get all worked up. And I told my doctors I didn't want to see my scans, I didn't want to see my blood work. I just want to know, are things going well or are they not? And so every time they've been coming in, they've been saying things are going great, things are going amazing. And so I finally decided for myself to take a look at my cancer markers, and I was very happy with what, we were very happy with what we saw. So my first lab before any chemo, they were at 244. The next one, which was only 1 round later, they were down to 236. And I'm glad I didn't look at things because that would have made me panic a little bit. But after the second round of infusion, they dropped down to 102. So they went from 244 to 102. And then after this 3rd round, they're down to 50.0. And so I just finished my 4th round. This is all really good signs because things are cleaning up. Symptoms are all gone, no pain. I don't got any more pain from the tumor. Blood from whatever is all gone, so everything's just pretty much been working great. The only issue I have is if I hadn't had that stent that a different hospital had recommended, I wouldn't have any issues right now whatsoever. But it is what it is. So from this point now, I go back on February 23rd, and we're gonna have a CT scan, and they tentatively have me scheduled for another round of chemo. But my oncologist doesn't think we're going to be going that route. They got it on there just in case the scan didn't come back good. But the way everything's going, they're really excited. So I'm very excited. I'm feeling better. We kind of got a pattern down now. I get done with treatment, and I crash for a few days, and then get back on my feet, and then I got tons of energy, getting back into the gym, exercising a little bit, and then just trying. But I can't thank my wife enough for loving me and being there for me, putting up with all the mess, like the nausea in the mornings, waking up and throwing up, and
It's okay.
yeah, but the side effects are pretty minimal. The one huge blessing side effects wise is I get neuropathy really bad on my hands and feet, and usually my throat. But the past 2 rounds, I haven't got it in my throat, so I've been able to drink cold fluids, which is fun because I can't hold the cup because it's too cold, but I can drink it. And so I have to put like a towel around like something and then drink it. But that actually hasn't been that bad. So as of right now, the way things are gonna go is February 23rd scan, and then from there, they're gonna tell me when surgery is gonna be, but I'm expecting it to be pretty quick because they've been keeping me off some of the medications that would hinder the surgery. So I can't remember the name, Avastin or something. It was some of the drugs that would I would have to be off for a couple of months before surgery. They don't have me on them, so sorry, just throat thing. But so that's a huge blessing. So hopefully soon we'll be in surgery, and my doctor, Dr. Hallaby, said that he's even going to fix the hernia that I got from after liver surgery. So
Yeah.
I think the biggest blessing of that whole thing, though, is when the doctor came in, he was talking to me, and my surgeon and my oncologist, great guys. My surgeon, though, is just very compassionate individual, and he came in, and I didn't want to know the results of the PET scan. I already knew it was bad. Like, I shouldn't say bad. We knew it was the cancer and everything, and so he comes in, and he gets talking to me for a good while, and I'm getting a little nervous, like the way he's talking, I'm getting kind of like, what's he gonna say? And then he's like, so to answer the question that you've been wondering, he goes, you're fixable. I just about lost it at that point Because if you watch some of the previous videos, all that we went through just to be able to get back to my hospital, it's all working out. It's going great. But he said I was fixable, and he goes, "You're very much treatable still," and he's gonna fix me. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to hear positive things. Even though everything was such a mess, it's nice to hear some positive things and get some positive results and to not be in pain.
That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because living with pain's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
And she said to put up, because I'm the man cold, like ultra man cold, and then with all this pain, it's been miserable on her.
He does not handle pain well. No. It's all right.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at right now. Quick disclaimer, if you heard all the noise in the background, the kids have a friend over.
Yeah.
And we didn't tell them to be quiet. We just were letting them be kids. But yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah,
Minus, a little bit of the nausea and stuff, throwing up. But I think we've managed it pretty good.
Well, it's fun because for me, like I'll be like the infusions have been Fridays, and then I'm on so I only do two rounds of infusion every month. So every other week I'm doing infusion. Well, not anymore, but it's been kind of weird because like I'll know exactly how long I'm down, and I'm out. Like I can't get out of bed, and then next thing you know, I'll wake up like Wednesday morning, and I'll have energy, and then that energy will carry all the way right up into infusion, a week and a half later. But other than that, we're doing well. We're doing well. Just a little tired today because the pump came off.
Yeah. And I just want to thank all the amazing people that have been bringing us meals, because I am working and dealing with 5 kids and dealing with Mr. Sicky here. And then everyone that's been picking him up from the hospital, which is 3 hours?
Yeah.
About 3.5.
4 hours.
4 hours from here. And every treatment, we've had people volunteer to drive there and pick him up. And they've just been babying him and taking care of him. So we've really been blessed with some really good people in our lives.
Well, so with the chemo pump, you can't fly with it. It's a biohazard, things like that. So I'll fly from Indy
there
to Chicago, and then the hospital picks me up in Chicago, and then do infusion or do my labs infusion, and then people from this area, our church, have been coming up and picking me up. One of the staff came and picked me up, and then we've had older couples come and pick us up, and it's just picked me up so I could be home.
That way, it's just easier than me driving there every time. It's just been a blessing, but that's where we're at.
And they spoil me.
They spoil him big time. Yeah. He's so spoiled.
I am.
But so am I. I'm spoiled by these people too. We have a great church, and we just can't be more thankful for where we're at and going through this. And so that's where we're at, and we will try to bring another update after he gets his scans and let you guys know where those are at.
Yep.
So next time, guys.
Till next time, have a wonderful day. Stay positive.
Bye.